Well, folks, I guess I was possibly right about one of two things. I don't know which one I'm right about, but the ratings for this week shot up by 13%. I mean, it went from a 708 last week to a 0.800, which is the highest rated episode of the season so far. So right now it's looking good. I don't know if it's because they chose to release the clip of Penelope slapping Andy, or if it's due to the fact that people wanted to tune into episode 5 to see if Gary died after he had a seizure at the end of episode 4, or due to the election being over and it being, like a week later, maybe people decided to put their eyes back on Sistas. But for whatever reason, ratings are back in the, B range, if you will, with the 90, well, 0.9 being an A. So I'm guessing next week should theoretically go above a 0.8, because now people are going to be watching like, whoa, Penelope slapped Andy. Are they going to get into a fight? Like, what's going to happen with that? Like, why did she slap her? And then I don't know exactly how the next episode is going to end, but you would think it would end in such a way where those last 30 seconds are crucial, even if the episode itself is dry, just to have people tune in again and say, okay, now I need to see what's going to happen next. My guess, I did a short on this just now, but it's difficult to pinpoint what from the trailer is good enough to be the cliffhanger ending that will have people looking back the following week for episode 7. I mean, think of it this way. My initial theory for this week's episode's cliffhanger was, hey, that scene where Andy's crying in the trailer looks like she's back at the penthouse, probably after getting bad news about Gary, or maybe Hudson set her up to get blamed for him going into the seizure, since she was the last person in the room, or she was in the room with Gary when his vitals started going haywire. So I thought her going to the penthouse and having a breakdown would be either the cliffhanger ending or the foreshadowing, where it's like Andy was wrongfully blamed for putting Gary in the condition he's in, and while she's away from the hospital, someone else is going to swoop in and try to take him out. I think that, and I was halfway right. I did say that the cliffhanger will be linked to the penthouse, and well, technically it was. It's just that the Penelope and Jordan appearance was completely by surprise. I didn't see it coming. It was nowhere in the trailer or synopsis whatsoever. Now, when it comes to the following episode, episode 6, I'm thinking that Penelope's statement to Andy regarding revenge, or you're going to get payback just like Gary. What do you mean by that? Oh, you'll both find out. And I'm thinking that while Penelope makes that threat, Andy's just going to still be at the penthouse. And then maybe we'll pan back over to the hospital later in the episode, if not the final few moments, and we'll see possibly someone, female, try to go into Gary's room. And keep in mind, we'll be thinking it's Penelope, but it's probably not her, Jasmine. And then we'll have to wait and see how things play out from there, because maybe Hudson will be, out of the hospital for some reason or on a phone call. Then he comes back in, sees what's going on, then he springs into action. So it just makes you wonder. But that's pretty much how I think things are going to unfold over the next couple of weeks, because if the season's writing is consistently dull and fillerish, these cliffhanger endings are the only thing they can do to try to keep the ratings up. So that's pretty much my thoughts on it. Let me know yours in the comment section below. And I just pray that between now and the mid-season finale, which is allegedly supposed to air on Christmas Day, don't give us a dud on the holidays. I mean, sure, we get Zatima on the day after Christmas, but Sistas can't go out like this, man. I just hate this. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. All right, well, let me know how you think ratings are going to fare between now and the mid-season finale. Let's talk about it in the comments, and I'll catch you in the next video.